turning off investors and investment before it arrives in New Zealand isn't a good thing. It's an approach we saw with the banning of oil and gas and mining, and we don't want to send a message out that we're closed for business. We have our data centres today are about 0.6% of our electricity, and we've got 3 data centres coming on stream in the next 12 months. But it doesn't preclude the fact that I still think we need some sensible common sense rules. But I'd just say to the member, a moratorium for 12 months is absolutely the wrong message. Well, there's no need for a moratorium. There is absolutely no need for a moratorium. It is classic Greens policy to turn off investment and investors before they've even shown up in New Zealand.
Just wait for your own side to settle a little bit. Thank you.
Was the Prime Minister briefed on Invest New Zealand's goal for $35 billion of new investment in AI data centres before their report was published earlier this month?
We make no mistake, we want to attract a lot of data centres to New Zealand. We have a data centre competitive advantage. We have a cool climate, we have abundant renewable energy, and we have political stability, and that is a good thing for big data centre investments. Of course, we'll put some common sense rules around all of that, but if you look out into the future over the next 10 years, there's a quadrupling of our needs for data centres, and it's a critical part of modern life and a modern economy. And so, we take on board the point. We'll have some critical common sense rules, but we're going to go out and build data centres, and we are going to attract investment to this great country.
Right Honourable Winston Peters.
Can the Prime Minister tell us when he first heard that policy, did it remind him of a policy from somewhere else in the world?
Well, I thank the member for his question, but it most reminded me actually of the banning of oil and gas and the unintended consequences that took place when the previous government, Labour, Greens and New Zealand First banned it.
Close for it. Oh, point of order, sorry.
The Prime Minister didn't get the question properly. Can I repeat it?
Well,
I mean,
hang on a minute.
This is an ABC matter here.
You're asking me to put myself in a very dangerous position by agreeing with the member. I mean, if the member wants to use another supplementary, then he can, but we'll take close for in the meantime.
How does the Prime Minister reconcile his comment and answer to me just then that we have, quote, abundant renewable energy, end quote, in this country, with the comments that his government has been making over the last 2.5 years that we have a serious dry year problem to the extent that the government wants to funnel in excess of $1 billion in new fossil fuel production?
Oh, look, both can be true. I mean, let's be clear. The focus of, we have a renewables boom up and running in this country. That's fantastic. We've built more in 2 years than the previous 8 years. Things like RMA reform, fast-track legislation, excellent. Lots of people from inside New Zealand, outside New Zealand wanting to invest in renewables, fantastic. But the other reality is we need to de-risk the dry year risk. That means doing an LNG import facility. It means co-investing with potential gas investment in this country. It means having a strategic coal reserve behind Huntly, strategic diesel reserve up in WhangāreiTim. It's an and policy. And isn't it fantastic that actually since we announced our investment in thermal firming energies and the things that we want to do since the beginning of the year, we've seen wholesale electricity prices and the forward curves go from $200 down to $120. And of course that welcomes more investment to New Zealand to come out and build the data centres.
The right Honourable Winston Peters.
Prime Minister, when you first heard the so-called quotes, common sense, end of quotes, 1 year moratorium, did you not recognise it as being the same policy emanating from Donald Trump's United States?
Well,
I'm quite focused on making sure we advance New Zealand's interests. I'm less interested in Donald Trump and the US.
Commentary?
Close for it.
Can the Prime Minister guarantee that New Zealanders' power bills will not increase as a result of the consenting of new AI data centres, as has been experienced in many other jurisdictions around the world?
Well, the fantastic thing is since we announced the LNG import facility, the forward prices have gone from $200 down to $120. At one point, they were $800 in 2024 because of the failed Labour Greens energy strategy and policy. So the fact that we're at a very competitive, globally competitive wholesale electricity price means we're attracting more direct data centre investment, and that's great.
The Honourable David Seymour.
Is it credible to promise a moratorium on data centres for a whole year if a person's not prepared to forego their benefits for even 1 day?
Well, look, it's a proposition. You're asking him to. I'm not sure that he's got responsibility for what individuals might do with in their personal circumstances.